Welcome to Getting It Done with Carol.
Welcome to Getting It Done with Carol. Today I am participating in a collaboration hosted by the diva herself, Kimberly Davis of Diva Designing on a Dime. And the title of this collaboration is A Tribute to Mom. And what we had to do was to make a flower. So right here, I made these beautiful bouquet of flowers for my mom, but I also made them for my mother-in-law, because I will be talking about two special women in my life. And right here I have a picture of my mom in the peach dress with the corsage and my mother-in-law in a white dress. Okay, I'm going to talk about both of these women. Unfortunately, they both has gone home to glory. Okay, they died in 2016. But I'm going to start out telling you a little bit about my mother. Okay, my mother was the greatest mom in the world. She was great. She loved her husband. She loved her children. She loved her grandchildren. And she loved her great-grand. Okay, she was an all-around do-all mom. Okay, my mom was a Christian woman. She walked by faith. She was brought up in, she brought her children up in the church. Okay, we went to morning service. Sunday school, morning service, afternoon service. We got our praise on all day long. By the time we left church, let me tell you, we was filled, okay? We was filled with the Spirit by the time we left church. But you know what? I enjoyed it all. And not only that, she was a super mom, because my mom used to work in the evening. But every day she got up, got her kids out to school, made sure we had breakfast. If we came home for lunch, made sure she prepared lunch. And not only that, she prepared dinner before she went to work in the evening, because she wanted to make sure that her children had food on the table, and also that my father ate before he had to go to work that night. So my mom did it all, okay? I can't say enough about my mom. She was just phenomenal, okay? That's the type of mom she was. She was there for her children. I'm telling you, whenever crisis came, okay, or trouble came, she was our bridge over troubled water. When the storms came in her children's life, she was our shelter in the time of storm. She set the foundation. Okay, my mom set the foundation. She paved the way for us to go. All right, and as we grew up and got older in our life, my mom was always there. She was someone we can talk to, communicate with. She always kept that door open so we can communicate with her. Okay? Because she always covered her children throughout her whole life. Okay? She always prayed for her kids to cover them, so that no matter what, her kids was covered. She put us on that right road. And as we got older, some of them strayed and got off that right road, but she was right there, wheeling right back in. Yes, she was. She just wheeled them right back in. I tell you, my mom was so great. She had a good sense of humor. She was funny. She laughed. My mom, she was just the greatest. She was just the greatest mom in the world, okay? My mom had 6 sisters, okay? 5 of them went home to glory, and that left my mom. And she had 1 brother, okay? My mom became the matriarch of the family, okay? Everyone came to our house. Whether it was holidays, for gathering, birthdays, it was all done at my mom's house, and we all gathered together. And on Sundays, we all ate together, okay? Because my mom prepared her Sunday meals. My mom used to get up on Saturday and start preparing her meal for Sunday. Then early Sunday morning, she would get up and finish her meal, so that by the time we got home from church, I tell you, we had a spread. Okay, my mother had it all laid out. I tell you, from food to desserts, she did it all. And I just counted all joy. That love that my mother had on the inside just spilled on the outside. And people seen it. Her church family seen it. Friends and neighbors seen it. That was just the type of love my mother had. And the type of faith she had. She had strong faith. You know, she had a strong faith. And my mother believed in the Lord. And she trusted in the Lord. Yes, she did. She trusted in the Lord. And later on, as years passed, my father passed on in 2006. And later on, my mother became ill and she had to come live with us. I said, Mama, come live with us. And I was so glad because that way my kids can see how we take care of my mom. You know, now it was my turn to wear the shoes and take care of her like she wore the shoes and took care of me. And I have no regrets. Oh, no, I don't. Because I was truly grateful. I was truly grateful to fulfill those shoes and do what she done for me. Because I gave my mother her flowers while she was living. I was always there for her, and I was always there to do for her. And I have no regrets about that. None at all. Okay, now I'm going to tell you a little bit about my mother-in-law. Let me tell you something about my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law was the best mother-in-law in the world. The best. She loved me. She loved her daughter-in-law. And not that she never treated me like a daughter-in-law. She always treated me like I was her daughter. Yes, she did. Always. My mother-in-law had my husband and one daughter. That's only 2 children she had. And she always took me in as a daughter. And when I needed her, she was there. And my mother was a Christian woman. My mother-in-law, she was a Christian woman. She wore several hats in her church. She had strong faith. And she stood on a solid ground. You know what I'm saying? She took care of her children. She worked hard and took care of her children. Made sure they took the right path. She was the woman, but she showed my husband, you know, how to be a man. She taught him how to be a man and how to take care of his family. Usually a man do that, but my mother-in-law did it. Because she wore 2 pants. She wore the dress and she wore the pants. And she did it all. And she was an amazing woman, a phenomenal woman. And I am truly grateful for her. I am truly grateful to have her in my life. And some of the knowledge that she instilled in me that I have, and I kept it. You know, I kept it in my heart on the things that we talked about. And I cherish it. It's just precious to me. I cherish it. She just was a great woman. These are 2, my mother and my mother-in-law, they are both phenomenal women. Okay? And when they had to come live, and later on in life, my mother-in-law became ill. And she had to come live with us too. So we had my mom and we had my mother-in-law. And later on, when they got on hospice, we had 2 hospital beds put in our house. My husband and I gave up our master bedroom. My mother was on one side, my mother-in-law was on the other side. And we took care of them. We still kept giving them their flowers. You know, we took care of them. We did things that we thought we never had to do in life. Because you just never know. But you know what? I have no regrets. Because I'll do it again if I had to do it again. Because that's how great they were. The Lord called my mother-in-law home January 16, 2016. The Lord called my mother home April 16, 2016. And they both to the day, and they both was on a Saturday. See, that's how close they were. They got along well. My mother-in-law were like sisters. They got along well. And I just know they're up there in glory having a great time. So I want to say to my mom and I want to say to my mother-in-law, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I love y'all. I'll never forget what y'all done for me. I'll never forget the words of wisdom that you instilled in me. I am truly thankful and grateful. Now I want to say to Kimberly Davis, thank you so much for hosting this collaboration. And thank you for letting me be a part of it. Because I truly found it a blessing. And I just feel so grateful I was able to speak about my mother and my mother-in-law. Just to share it. Just to share how great they were to me. So please Go by and see all the participants that are participating in this collaboration. And until next time, remember to keep on smiling, stay encouraged, and be blessed.